fans, as Spirit in the Sky croons out across the field today, we welcome you to a very chilly, abnormally chilly Judy Nichols Memorial Field here on the campus of Robbinsville High School. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. This is senior night. Robbinsville is hosting the Hayesville Lady Jackets, and they're on the field right now, set to do battle with the Lady Knights. On senior night, we've got two for Robbinsville, and we'll talk more about both of them as we go throughout today's game. Thank you, Steve, sponsor. It's electrical. Please make sure to give them a call for all insurance needs. So our friends at Computer Resolution, make sure to give them a call if you have any IT questions, comments, concerns, or repairs. Lovett Equipment and Sales has two locations on Sweetwater Road. Make sure to give them a buzz if you need anything farm and garden related. And of course, Coy Adams Timber Company has also made these telecasts possible all season long right here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Game, how you doing, folks? Kevin Hensley with you here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Well, Robbinsville is set to play for at least a piece of the pie this year, the Smoky Mountain Conference Championship on Friday, but we're going to go to some footage now, actually some still frames that we took for you Friday out at Hiawassee Dam, and well, you'll be able to see pretty quick, fans, there was no playing the game. Robbinsville showed up and was set to go, but you see the water standing on the field. No way in the world they were going to be able to get the game in. The coaches had multiple meetings about it, heads of the table, so to speak. And hey, the girls even warmed up before it was all said and done. But about 3:45, 3:50, a meeting at home plate determined that the game was just much too risky to try and play, especially with such huge implications. So, of course, the Lady Knights opted to take the postponement. And fans, still at this point, we don't really know when that game's going to be played. We're still trying to get that nailed down with Hiawassee Dam. They've got some scheduling conflicts they're trying to get worked out as well. So today we're going to play Hayesville. Thursday is the final road match against Hayesville. That will be in Clay County at 4:30. Robbinsville is set to play at Mars Hill on Friday in a doubleheader softball game against Madison County and AC Reynolds. That'll make up two of the final non-conference games on the slate this year that have also been moved around. Boy, has Mother Nature really played a wary head against us this year. But you know what, fans? Robbinsville has still persevered, and 13-4 for the season. Just one conference loss. It came last Tuesday here at home against the Hiawassee Dam Lady Eagles. So right now as it stands, the Eagles have the win over Robbinsville in the books. And if it all holds out the way it looks like it's going to, if the game does not get played, Hiawassee Dam, and probably enough, would get the higher playoff seed because they wanted a head-to-head matchup, the only one played, as a matter of fact. As you see, the Hayesville Lady Jackets coming into this one with a record of 2-8. They are 2-7 in the Smoky Mountain Conference. And getting everything finished off on their warm-up tosses. They've got a limited roster. They've got about 3 reserves on their lineup card. And we're up here. I'm just going to go ahead and give you a heads up, fans, while I've got a chance to. We're up here having to juggle about 4 or 5 different jobs. We've got the scoreboard. We've got the PA. We've got today our broadcaster on Gramstar Sports. So we ask for patience in advance if we don't get things going. Just bear with us. We will get things going. But for the moment, we're going to step aside and we're going to wait for them to issue the lineup cards. Should be happening here in just a couple of minutes, I hope. And then when we come back, we'll have the introduction of our starting lineups here on senior night for the Robbinsville Lady Knights. Don't you dare go away. Thank you for joining us here on GramstarSports.com. All right, fans, I think we'll make it through it after all. Welcome back here to the Gramstar Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics. And as we like to say, we're streaming it all season long and beyond. Just about set to go with the first pitch here. Memory Frapp getting her final warm-up tosses in. We appreciate you being with us wherever you may be tuned in. We stream 5 Varsity Sports for Robbinsville, so if you're a Lady Jacket and ever want to tune in and catch all the action, we've got you covered right here on GramstarSports.com. Leading off for Hayesville is number 5, Lila Roberts. And we are just about set to go here, fans. A little late to the party, but it's a very chilly, brisk day. What game would it be complete with Philip Orr if Krista and company didn't show up here on GramstarSports.com? That's one of the most faithful umpire fans you'll ever find in the world, Krista Guy. And we are just about set to go. Let's get that camera a little tilted down there. There we go. We'll go to Montana as we can out in the outfield. First pitch is going to be low and in. Ball 1. First pitch comes at 4:34 p.m. And the temperature at first pitch, I promise you, it doesn't feel this warm out here. 59 degrees. You'd have a hard time convincing anyone in attendance that that's the real temperature. Roped to second base. Uriwadi will make the play. And that'll be the first out of the inning. The second baseman, Kalen Taylor. Taylor will come up here with nobody on, one out. Here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Coming in at 49 miles an hour, and it breaks off the plate. Ball. One 0 is swung on and missed. That one coming in hot, 55 miles an hour. And yes, by the way, we've got a hitting radar right here below us, a pitch radar, I should say. So we're not just speculating. 1-1 on the way, and it's going to be popped up foul, and it will disappear into the outer reaches of Lower Mountain Creek. Ball and 2 strikes. One, 2 coming. Off the plate. Frapp misses outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Across the campus, Robbinsville baseball also hosting Hayesville. One in the top of the first. Well, we'll get an update, but we'll try as much as we can. Check in with our friends over at Loudendorf Memorial Field. That one popped up. And it also will hit the top of the grandstand and roll back onto the field. That's helpful. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Strike 3 call. Throws on the outside corner. 1 strikeout now, 2 gone. The catcher, Faith Odell. Two outs now, nobody on. Odell at the plate, banging the 3-hole. First pitch she sees is popped up to third baseman Naomi Taylor. Liz Carpenter made a beautiful sliding, diving catch, and that's going to do it. 1-2-3, nothing doing here in the top of the first. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. No score here in Robbinsville. Welcome back, fans, here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you for this afternoon's telecast of Lady Knights Softball. Leading off for Robbinsville in the bottom of the first, the shortstop, number 2, Zoe Schuler. Enjoy a few extra seconds of TNT. Nothing like that in the world. Bottom of the first here in Robbinsville. No score, but that may change quick. This Robbinsville offense will slug away. And how about that? I stand corrected. A quick bunt drop. Schuler will beat it out by, well, quite a bit. We'll just say it nicely. And that will take care of that. Now batting the right fielder, Anna Williams. I'll show you the replay of that bunt, but wasn't able to get it pulled up here quick enough. My apologies. We roll here. Nobody out. Schuler on, and no surprise here. She's taken off to second. She's hit by the ball. It skips off her knee, and she'll go to third. Easy peasy. Schuler at third in the blink of an eye. Let's move away on third. Very politely. Lead off bunt. That one up and away. Ball one. Count is 1-1. Schuler at third. And that one chopped foul. It'll be a ball and 2 strikes. Count is 1-2 on Anna Williams. And got a chant going for in the dugout. Freshman right fielder has really worked her way up the ranks for Robbinsville this year, batting .400 coming into today's game. Has a triple and 15 RBIs to her credit. We didn't get to say anything about Miss Schuler. She got on base so quickly. She's batting .614. That leads the team. 4 triples, 7 home runs, 22 RBIs for Zoe Schuler. Still 1-2, and that one low in the dirt. It gets away. Here comes the play home, and there's not going to be one. Robbinsville scores. It's 1-0. Runs to 2-2. Sorry about that. Three-two pitch is on the way, and Williams will rope it hard to left field, but it'll be reeled in nicely. Good play made out there by Macy Wagner, and that is the first out of the inning. Now batting, number 23, Surrey Waddy. One out. Waddy up. Boy, did Williams give that a charge or what to left field, but ultimately snagged. Good play by Wagner, good range. That one also popped out to Wagner. She calls everybody off. And back-to-back putouts for the left fielder for Hayesville. Now batting, the pitcher, number 3, Memory Frapp. Frapp back ashore. Batting gloves are adjusted. Waddy came into today's game with a .424 average. Frapp, I beg your pardon, batting .450. She's popped 3 long balls out of the park this year, 18 RBIs. That one right back to bunch, though. And that will do it. 1, 2, 3 after Schuler scores. We'll go, fans, to the top of the second. 1-0 Lady Knights here on the Graham Star Sports Network. There we go, fans, coming back to you from Robbinsville. 1-0 is your score. Lady Knights playing a little small ball. Well, Zoe Schuler specifically, underway aboard. Sold second. Moved to third on an error. Came home on a wild pitch. Hey, got herself home quickly to the University of Tennessee commit. Mrs. Y 1-0 here on GramStarSports.com. Inside, count is 2-0. That one caught the plate. 2 balls, 1 strike. Nothing Lady Knights. That one chopped to Sir Iwadi through the first in time. And that is out number 1 here in the top of the second. Now batting the pitcher, Addie Bunch. Bill, it was working earlier. It just kind of quit at some point. That's happened already 2 or 3 times today. Wind has wreaked havoc on our equipment here on the field. Lost our outfield camera for a moment, but able to resurrect that from the grave. Here's Bunch. Nobody on, 1 out. Wrap out there adjusting her wristband in the circle, gets the direction from the dugout. Petey Millsaps calls the balls and strikes here if you'll have it for Robbinsville. That one low and in. And that will run the count to, I believe, 2-0. Here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Crap needs a moment to adjust her mask. They'll give it to her. Set an absolutely unseasonably chilly afternoon here in Robbinsville. There's a low country bowl scheduled for after the game over at the baseball field. Pitch, and that was chopped out right in front of Frapp. Throw to first in time. Aubrey Muchacha will take the 1-3 put out, and that's 2 quick outs for Robbinsville. Now batting the right fielder, Briley Krieger. Outs, not a soul on for the Hayesville Lady Jackets. They're trying to change that. That one comes in at 50. You see that right at the bottom of your screen. Count is 0-1. That one's blown by as well. That one came in at 55. Boy, fast breaking the heat here in the second inning. Yikes. And that will make the count 0-2 quickly on Miss Krieger. Frapp 9-2 this year. And that one off the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 75 strikeouts on the season. And she comes into the game boasting an earned run average of 3.20. And that one's going to get chopped to Naomi Taylor. Good play to dig that one out of the dirt and cross it across the diamond. And that will end the inning. 1-2-3 nothing doing. Going to the bottom of the frame. Robbinsville 1, Hayesville 0. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Leading off for the Lady Knights here in the bottom of the second, number 99, Naomi Taylor. And we've lost our umpire here for a second, so I guess we're going to just have to sit here and wait a moment. He's finally trudging back out on the field. And finally got the umpire back into the game as Naomi Taylor steps in for Robbinsville here in the bottom of the second. 1-0 Lady Knights. 5, 6, 7 holes due up for Robbinsville. That one low and in, ball 1. Taylor will be followed by Liz Carpenter and Kinsley Phillips, one of the two seniors for this team. We'll talk more about that as we go along. One misses inside, 2 balls, no strikes. Recap this one, fans, just like we always do in the Grand Star each and every week. It's probably available on stands everywhere in 3 counties tomorrow afternoon. Breaking ball sneaks in there at 46 miles an hour. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that one took a little bit off of that as well. That evens the count 2-2 on Naomi Taylor. A nice breaking ball broke away there by Addie Bunch. And she's working with a 2-2 count here on the Grand Star Sports Network. Excuse me. And that one is swung on and missed. And I'll be out. Number 1. Now batting the catcher, number 22, Liz Carpenter. And here's Miss Liz. First strikeout of the day. Addie Bunch. That one chopped foul. Boy, that trickled foul just at the line. That one roped over third base, and catch will be made by Grace LeMay, and it's 2 outs. Now batting the center fielder, number 24, senior Kinsley Phillips. First one to Phillips is beamed to center field, and that'll drop. So a 2-out hit for Kinsley Grace here on senior night. Hopefully it'll get Robbinsville rolling. Now batting the DP, number 33, senior Fela Welch. Still have yet to get anyone to explain to me exactly what it means when a pretty girl walks like this. Whatever this is. Maybe we'll get that figured out at some point. That one outside, ball 1. Phillips takes off, and she's going to get in there around the tag. Easy peasy. How about that? Standing up. Count is 1-0 here with 2 gone. She laid off of that one. 2 balls, no strikes. Phillips at second now, so she's in scoring position. Obviously, I want to be able to bring her home here on the Grand Star Sports Network. Appreciate you being with us, fans, wherever you may be tuned in. Kevin Hensley and Montana Buchanan with you for the final home telecast of the regular season. We've got more planned, don't you worry. We're not done yet, and neither is Fela Welch. She just absolutely careened that ball to left field. Phillips scores easily, 2-0 on a double for Fela Welch. Welch doubles home. Kinsley Phillips celebrating to the plate. Left fielder Claire Barlow. Yeah, I got it. I know, man. I appreciate it. I was 2 functions behind. I hadn't got there yet. My brain hadn't caught up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Folks, when you got 2 former instructors sitting right below you, they're going to keep you on your toes, I assure you. Rick and Sarah Davis are right on top of things here on the Gramstar Sports Network. That one in the dirt. The count is 1-1 on Miss Barlow. And it is. So Welch with an RBI double. How about that? Getting the second run home for Robbinsville. Misses. Low. 2 balls and a strike. In the on-deck circle is Zoe Schuler. We're already back around to the top of the lineup card, if you can believe that, fans. Three balls and a strike. Barlow being patient here on GramstarSports.com. Three one. Swung on and missed. Was trying to golf that one out of the sand trap. And the count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Welch patiently waiting at second base. How about that on senior night? The 2 seniors manufacture Robbinsville's second run of the ball game. And she got a piece of that. Welch was off to the races. And she'll have to return to second base. Counts full still. 3 balls and 2 strikes. See Welch daintily running back to the bag. Here's the 3-2. And it's chopped right back where it came from. Bunch will run to first and get the shore out. That will do it, but Fela Welch doubles home. Kinsley Phillips. And we'll trickle into the third inning. Robbinsville 2, Hayesville 0. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Leading off for Hayesville in the top of the third, number 9, Dalen Murray. We are back, fans. Welcome to Judy Nichols Memorial Field. This is the Gramstar Sports Network, and we are streaming all season long and beyond. Robbinsville Athletics, we stream 5. Varsity Sports, volleyball coming up very soon for us, as well as Black Knights football. They'll be returning in, if you can believe it, just about 3 months from now. We'll also have basketball in the winter. Baseball and softball in the spring. That one pops off. Count is 1-0. No update from across the diamond, the campus, I beg your pardon. So we're just going to assume everything's rosy toasty over with Robbinsville Hayesville. That one grounded to Waddy. They've kept her busy at second today, and that was a wild throw she tried to make. And I pulled Wachacha off the bag. That goes an error. And that will bring up Mallory Peck. Now batting the first baseman, Mallory Peck. So first base runner of the day for the Hayesville Lady Jackets. Kagan and Kennedy blocking our camera view down here below us, but that's all right. That one chopped off foul. Count is 0-1, and that can't be, is it, the sun has actually made an appearance here in Graham County. Haven't seen it in 3 doggone days. Do nothing. Robbinsville in control of things at the moment. That one inside. Count goes to 1-1. Dalen Murray at first base reached on the E4. Macy Wagner in the on deck circle for the Jackets. Here's the pitch. Popped up. And that's in a weird spot, and that may be interference, but she's going to be out anyway. Looks like the lead runner will advance, and that's 1 out. The left fielder, number 6, Macy Wagner. So it will be a fielder's choice 4-3 on the super unusual pop-up to select. That's just going to read that in. And their count 0-1. Candy Spencer has done a nice job of blocking our radar down here below us. Appreciate her doing that. Almost back to the top of the lineup card. Lila Roberts is in the on deck circle. That one caught the plate as well. And I believe it's 0-2. Sun just continues to play with our hopes and dreams. 1 out. And Murray now at second base. And that one's swung on and missed. 3 strikes and you're out. Now batting number 5, Lila Roberts. So that is the second strikeout of the game for Memory Frapp. That gets her to 76 on the season. 2 outs. And here's Miss Roberts, top of the lineup car. She tries to butt her way aboard. Not a terrible idea. 2 outs. The count runs to 1-0. Check the crowd here on hand this afternoon. People braving the elements. After the game's over, we will stay live as we read off these senior night biographies. That one gets away, and that'll get Murray to third. Star Sports, 2 outs. Murray is 1 base away from getting Hayesville on the scoreboard. Here is the 1-1. And it's grounded to Zoe Schuler. Go to first in plenty of time. Wachacha will reel it in, and that will kill the rally bid here in the top of the third. They strand one, and we'll go to the bottom of the inning. Your score is Robbinsville 2, Hayesville 0. Leading off for Robbinsville in the bottom of the third, number 2, Zoe Schuler. Bottom of the third, and Robbinsville back up to bat here. 2-0 is your score on the Gramstar Sports Network. Zoe Schuler will lead off here. 1, 2, 3 holes are due up. And first pitch she sees is sent to center field, but a great play made. Nicely done by Dalen Murray. 1 pitch, 1 out. Now batting number 4, Anna Williams. Sounds like the beloved Frapp Pitbull didn't care much for that. Voicing his displeasure down here below us. And Williams will look to reverse the fortunes. That one is in the dirt. And inside as well, ball 1 here on the Gramstar Sports Network. That one up and away, ball 2. That one comes in at 44 miles an hour. Patty Bunn bunch. Not pitched a bad game so far. She's got a strikeout on her credit. Giving up 3, excuse me. Ball 3. Williams likely be holding on to the trigger here, so to speak. 3-0. Yeah, we're not even going to open that crowd mic up, fans. The wind just continues to whip through here. We get about 5 seconds of sunshine, and we get reset. 3-0. Williams taking all the way, and it misses. Ball 4. The second baseman, number 23, Surrey Waddy. And first pitch, Waddy will miss. Giving his 1-0, so it's 5 in a row. Bunch has missed on as soon as we brag on her. She's a little shaky. First walk issue today as well for Addison Bunch. 1-0 coming. Williams was taken off on the hit and run. Good diving stop. Kind of slowed it down. Here goes the throw to third. They've got her if she wants it, and they dropped the ball. Waddy will advance, and they'll call it a single and an error. Making sure I beg your pardon, making sure that Graceland's okay, and I believe she is. Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Memory Frapp. So a lot of convoluted moving parts there. Single and an error. 2 in scoring position. Here's Memory Frapp. First pitch she sees is out of here. Not even going to deny that. No, it hits off the edge of the fence. Oh my goodness. Well, nobody else thought it was going to hang out either. That's a double for Memory Frapp, and it's 3-0 Robbinsville. The wind got a hold of that, or Frapp would have had home run number 4 on the season. Courtesy running for Memory Frapp is Abby Adams. At the plate, number 99, Naomi Taylor. They hope to add to the fun. How about that RBI double? And it is 3-0 Robbinsville. First one low in, ball 1. So now what we've got, fans, let's reset a little bit here. A lot of moving parts back to back. Waddy at third. Abby Adams, courtesy running at second. And Naomi Taylor at the plate. And that one hit off the edge of the bat. Peck will step on the base, and that will get out number 2, but it'll also score the run. 4-0 Robbinsville. Out batting the catcher, Liz Carpenter. Carpenter ropes it into center field. That'll score Abby Adams. Hitting's infectious. 5-0 Lady Knights. Number 24, senior Kinsley Phillips. Courtesy runner for Liz Carpenter is Olivia Lewis. Pitch to Phillips, fouled off. Count is 0-1. Phillips grounds it to the shortstop. Throw across will be high. And Phillips beat it. Boy, how about that? Kinsley Phillips beats it out. Infield single. Now batting the DP, number 33, Fela Welch. Robbinsville with 4 hits in this inning. 3 RBIs show for it. 5-0 Lady Knights. Here's Welch, who doubled home Kinsley Phillips in her first plate appearance. That one caught to play 0-1. Won't even touch the scoreboard on that. No need to. Claire Barlow is in the on deck circle. Went upstairs, good stop by Faith Odell. That probably saved an advancement. Counts 1-1. And that one chopped right back where it came from, and they'll get Welch out 1-3. That'll do it. Robbinsville scores not once, not twice, but thrice, and we'll go to the 4th. 5-0 in favor of the Lady Knights. You're watching the Gramstar Sports Network. Welcome back, everyone. It is 5-0 Robbinsville here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Kevin Hensley, Montana Buchanan with you for the telecast here on Robbinsville's home turf, Judy Nichols Memorial Field. Robbinsville first won the Smoky Mountain Conference in 1981. They've rattled off 14 championships since then. They're looking for number 15 this year. Leading off for the Lady Jackets in the top of the 4th is the second baseman, Kaylin Taylor. Perhaps going to be off the plate, Kim. Let's really know. Fans, appreciate you being with us, supporting us all season long. Remember, every time you paid for a pay-per-view pass, a portion of that money goes right back to the program you paid for. So if you tuned in at any point, including today, to watch Robbinsville softball, guess what? You helped out the softball program. And we are looking forward to reconvening with you in the fall. Hoping to once again make it all inclusive at Gramstar Sports, not having to do external links and all that jazz. Too much of a headache, but you know what? We did what we had to do to get a stream out to you guys. And Frapp gets her orders from the dugout. Count is 2-1. Here's the pitch. And that one misses. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the top of the 4th. 2, 3, 4 holes due up for Hayesville, so a good chance to strike. This game's still in striking distance if you're the Jackets. It's 5-0. That one hitting the hole. Waddy ranges over, and she'll get it for 3 putout. And that will be out, number 1. Now batting the catcher, Faith Odell. Odell gets cozy in the batter's box. 1 out. inside. Want to know the count. Said they've kept Miss Waddy comfortable over there today. She's not been able to really rest. That's 4 putouts today for Surrey Waddy at second base. Chop foul count goes to a ball and a strike. We got 1 out here in the top of the 4th. Robbinsville leading Hayesville 5-0. Smoky Mountain Conference action coming your way here on this Tuesday afternoon from Graham County, North Carolina. And that one outside. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Jackets have had exactly 1 base runner. Daly Murray made life a little hectic for Robbinsville in the 3rd. Strike in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here comes the 2-2. It is fouled back to it. No foul balls today. Upstairs counts full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Odell has worked out a nice count here. Full count offering is on the way. And throws her strike. 3 called. How about that? Now batting the third baseman, Graceland A. So 2 outs as Frapp records her 3rd strikeout of the ball game. I'll bring up the third baseman. And here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 57. Holy tamale. Counts on 1. One missed. Breaking ball didn't break enough. Count is 1-1. Two outs here in the top of the 4th. Robbinsville leading 2-0. And they're not through yet, honestly, fans. Coming up on Thursday, the Lady Knights will return the favor. Traveling to Clay County. 4:31 pitch. Scheduled for Friday is a doubleheader at Mars Hill University. Madison and AC Reynolds will take care of the non-conference makeup games that Robbinsville has in his pocket. Off the plate, good pitch, 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's zipping in at 54 miles an hour. And then Saturday's the biggie if we can get to play it. It'll be Robbinsville High Wassee Dam softball conference title on the line. And, of course, stay tuned into our social media, fans. We'll let you know anytime a schedule gets changed around as Graceland A fouls it off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two, and that one goes a little wild. Count runs full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Being joined by our esteemed middle school Lady Knights. I picked up a big win yesterday over those pesky Yellow Jackets. 14-2. Draley Webster hit a home run. How about that? Yeah, we got to mention that in just a moment. 3-2 on the way, and Graceland A, I beg your pardon, still fighting. He's hitting that to the same spot here. You'll see it on the replay. Right over to that right side area, so just off. And straightened out and doing some damage. 3-2 the count. Here's the pitch. And onward we go. The battle continues. Robbinsville Middle School with 2 more games left in the season, and it's both here at home. First the pitch. It'll be chopped to Taylor. She has a hard time getting it careened, and Graceland will reach. And the ball gets away. She's going to take off for second. And that'll get over Schuler's glove. So replay showing Taylor unable to field it. Ball got away from Wachacha. And Graceland smelled blood and took off to second base. Now batting the pitcher, Addie Bunch. 2 outs and a runner in scoring position for the Jackets. E5 allows this inning to continue. And that one grounded on the third base line. Fielded foul. Say that 5 times fast. Counts 0-1. Boy, I mean, Taylor just pulled that one in foul territory, or that could have been all she wrote. Wanted to make up for what had happened there, obviously. Roped. Taylor that time will make the play. No doubt about it. And that will do it. Jacket Strand. Another one here in the top of the fourth. We'll go to the bottom of the inning. 5-0 Lady Knights. You're watching us right here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Leading off for Robbinsville in the bottom of the fourth. Number 7, Claire Barlow. Welcome back, fans, to Robbinsville, North Carolina. Kevin Hensley, Montana, Buchanan with you. Freezing to death in the back of my 2011 Tacoma. Making sure that outfield camera's working well. How about a bunt? Throws everybody off. She's safe and sound at first base. Good way to start the inning for Robbinsville. Infield bunt will bring up number 2, Zoe Schuler. So Barlow wastes no time getting on. That is the County right. Third bunt single of the game for the Lady Knights. Nobody out. That one in the dirt. 1-0 the count. You got a dangerous hitter at the plate in Zoe Schuler. Lowe gets away. Barlow will swipe second base. Nothing doing. No thing, right? No thing. So she's still second. Counts 2-0. Pitch coming from Bunch. Low, ball 3. But Anna Williams just as dangerous in the on-deck circle. 3-0 coming. That one caught the plate. 3 balls and a strike. Set to be fired here by Miss Bunch, and it will be in the dirt. Ball 4. Out batting the right fielder, Anna Williams. So second walk of the day issued by Addison Bunch. Nobody out. Two dangerous base runners on. And a heck of a hitter at the plate. And Anna Williams, she tried to bunt. Couldn't get a hold of it, as we say here in the South. Counts 0-1. Hit hard. Build it on a hop. Throw to first. Advances the runners. And that will be the first out. Now batting number 23, Sir Iwadi. Iwadi up now with runners at second and third. And one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Chopped into no man's land. They'll hold the runners. And how about that? Back-to-back putouts, and Hayesville's close to escaping the pickle. Up next for Robbinsville, the pitcher, Memory Frapp. So back-to-back 5-3s. The runners can't go much of anywhere. How about that? Throw to first. And she dropped the ball. Safe and sound, 6-0, Robbinsville. Running is number 5, Abby Adams at the plate. Number 99, Naomi Taylor. Pop to second base, Taylor flying, but she's not going to be able to get there. That will do it. A run scores on the fielder's choice. Memory Frapp drives in. Claire Barlow will go to the fifth, 6-0 in favor of the Lady Knights. And we welcome you back here on the Graham Star Sports Network, your exclusive home for Robbinsville Athletics. Stream it all season long and beyond. Waddy continues to stay busy. One pitch, one out. Now batting number 9, Dalen Murray. Murray steps in. She restarted an error. That one fouled off to the net. Carpenter couldn't find anybody else. Count is 0-1. Down the first base line, foul. Count quickly runs to a ball. Or excuse me, no balls and 2 strikes, beg your pardon. Here comes the 0-2. Swung on and missed. And that will set her down. Now batting the first baseman, Mallory Peck. Two outs here in the top of the fifth. First pitch to Miss Peck. Will be, I believe, in there 0-1. Scoreboard's giving us not a lot of help up here. Foul ball. Have to really bear down on these buttons here. Low, 2 balls, 1 strike. Heck, to be followed by Macy Wagner, and then we'll be back around to the top of the lineup card. Foul ball makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oops. I don't even know how that happened. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Crazy, you have a straight touch of the keyboard over here, and it fires that off, and then inside, count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. You can tap it about 70 times on something you want it to play, and nope, no dice. Swung on and missed. Strike 3 called. Dropped strike 3 will take care of business, though, and that will do it. The fans in the outfield to score after 4.5, 6-0, Robbinsville. Leading off for Robbinsville in the bottom of the 5th, number 22, Liz Carpenter. Take us a few extra seconds of thunderstruck as we come back to you live from Graham County. It's 6-0 here on GrahamStarSports.com. Liz Carpenter will step up to the plate. Robbinsville's 6-7-8, I beg your pardon, due up. And the first pitch to Carpenter is going to get hit right at second base, and that will get quickly erased by Raylan Taylor. 1 pitch, 1 out. And here's Kinsley Phillips. First pitch, she says grounded deep to shortstop. They're going to have to get her quick, and they do. Good play. 2 pitches, 2 outs. The DP, number 33, senior Fayla Welch. Double home run in the second. And grounded out during her last at bat. Count is 2-0 here on the Graham Star Sports Network. You can out in center field, making sure we catch all the action on a bit of a delay. "2-0 is ripped hard, and I mean hard. Fair ball. Welch is off to the races. She rounds first. She'll get to second sliding with a nice little belly flop double for Fayla Welch. 2 doubles today for Miss Welch. Inch running for Phalo Welch will be number 8, Ren Hooper. Coming to the plate, number 7, Claire Barlow. Welch having a heck of a day out there, fans. And corrected. Guess we're going to pull her and have somebody else come out here. Pinch hitting is number 12, Taylor Jackson. Well, darn, we didn't get Papa Roach today. Whatever will we do? Taylor Jackson is now up to the plate. Pinch hitting for Barlow. I believe Barlow will re-enter. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Robbinsville with a cozy 6-0 lead. You got a piece of that one. Count is 0-1. About to go back to the top of the lineup here. Zoe Schuler stoically awaits in the on-deck circle. Oh, she swung it one way over her head. Counts no balls, 2 strikes. Jackson, a junior for the Lady Knights. Always an infectious young lady to be around, so positive all the time. Always got a smile on her face. 0-2 coming, and she'll careen it foul. Got a piece of it. That'll make the count hang tight at 0-2. Ren Hooper was off to the races. Had to go back to the base. Trying to Sweetwater out there on second base right now. 0-2 count. And Jackson's way out in front of that. Strikeout recorded. That will do it. We'll go to the 6th, fans. It's 6-0 Lady Knights here on the Gramstar Sports Network. Now batting, number 11, Raylan Taylor. Now batting the catcher, Faith Odell. Leading off for Robbinsville in the bottom of the sixth, number 2, Zoe Schuler. Back with you, fans, from Robbinsville, North Kakalaki. It's 6-0 in favor of the home squad, the Robbinsville Lady Knights, looking for Win number 14 on the year if they can get the W this afternoon. That one off. Count is 1-0. Daphne Barlow coming in hot for some reason. Make sure she's all right. Looks like she's good. Barlow, part of that middle school squad we were talking about earlier. Inside, count is 2 balls, no strikes. So that means Robbinsville has us 1, 2, 3 spots due up. Last chance to do some damage. Chops it foul, makes it 2 balls, 1 strike. Hope you're enjoying today's delegate. There is now. I had the mic on. Sorry about that. I got you. No, I understand. Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know it was on. Did I say anything bad? It's Jerry, and we'll blame it on Jerry Ledbetter if we have to on anything else. Now 3 balls and a strike. Ball 4, she draws the walk. Now batting number 4, Anna Williams. Dangerous, dangerous territory here for Addie Bunch and the Hayesville Lady Jackets. And that's why Schuler off to the races. No big surprise there. She swipes second base, issue a leadoff walk to somebody like Zoe Schuler, and she's going to be there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So Schuler in scoring position. 1-0 the count. Low. Count is 2-0. Hung on and missed. Schuler hangs tight. Ball and 2 strikes. That has got to be your child. Yeah. And Williams strikes out. That's the first out of the inning. Here's the pitch. And that one will be in there. 0-1. Take a look at that pitch. Late call there by the blue, but it's all right. That one hit hard to right field. That'll get through. And Schuler will score standing. 7-0 Robbinsville. Take a look at it here on replay. Popped up a mile high, and it will be reeled in for out number 2. Now batting number 99, Naomi Taylor. And it's just zipping by here on the Ramstar Sports Network. Quick as we try to cue something up. Play happens, and we have to move on. It's 7-0 now. RBI single for Surrey Waddy went the other way. That one also hit up sky high. Raylan Taylor makes the play, and we will go to the 7th, fans. It is 7-0. Robbinsville has placated runs across the entire game, and we'll go to the last chance for the Jackets on the other side of this break. That is 7-0. Last chance for the Jackets here on the Ramstar Sports Network. Frapp looking to complete the shutout. First pitch, she fires off his foul back to the net. 0-1. Lois is anxiously anticipating the Low Country Bowl we're going to go partake in just a moment. Fly ball popped up to shallow center field. Cancel. Phillips makes the play. Now batting the pitcher, number 3, Addie Bunch. Big swing and a miss. Count is 0-1. Goes to 0-2. Had to run about 14 different jobs up here today. We're without Mr. Ronnie Nelson, who normally helps us out with the scorebook and helps us out with the scoreboard. So, fine. 3 pitches and you're out, 2 gone. Now batting number 12, Riley Krieger. Sorry about that. Pinch hitter. Number 16, Morgan Crawford. Jacket changed things up on us here on the. Could be the final play of the game. Of course they did. Nothing wrong with that. Still positive. Morgan Crawford will pitch hit. Or Peyton. Riley Krieger, excuse me. Peyton's brother. Right in a minute. Count is 0-2. We're going to have senior night coming up, so don't go away, fans. We'll be with you for that as well. As that one is going to get blown away, ball 1. 2 outs, nobody on, and Memory Frapp is closing in on a shutout. Complete game effort. Off the plate, says home plate umpire Ricky Green. 2-2 count. And that's going to do it, fans. Swing and a miss. That is your ball game. That'll do it, fans. Final score, 7-0 Robbinsville. Stick around, though. We've got senior night festivities coming up next, recognizing our 2 Lady Night seniors. Great effort today from Memory Frapp. Gets the complete game shutout here on the Graham Star Sports Network. Final score, Robbinsville 7 and Hayesville nothing here on GrahamStarSports.com. Well, fans, we said we're going to be with you, so don't you dare go anywhere. 2 Lady Knights not to be recognized here on the Graham Star Sports Network. We'll go back to the field now for that in just a moment. All right, before we start senior night, we've got a special note to read from Coach Billy Knight and the staff. We'll say a few words to the seniors. What a pleasure it has been to coach both of you. Coach Knight says he'll start with Kinsley. I'm so glad you decided to play your senior year. You're one of the very best athletes to ever play at our school, but more importantly, you're a great person. One of the best compliments a coach can pay an athlete is that they are a competitor, and Kinsley Phillips is a competitor. She brings that fire to this team. It's been a pleasure to be your coach. And of course, the other senior is Fela. Coach Knight says he'll never forget the first time that he met you. You only get one chance to make a first impression, and you made a good one. I'm so glad that you were able to play this year after suffering through injuries last year. Your enthusiasm and attitude are awesome. I've enjoyed so much getting to know you this year and being your coach. I want to wish both of you continued success as you close this chapter of your life and begin the next. Good luck to both of you, and remember, if you need anything, we will always be there for you. Just because you're graduating does not mean you're not a Lady Knight softball player. You will always be part of us. Underdogs that enjoy your senior day. Now, without any further ado, the pride of High Sender, we'll start with number 24, Kinsley Phillips. Kinsley is being escorted by Wade Hamilton, her mother, Tracy Phillips, and her sisters, Katie Phillips and Brandy Carpenter. Don't think Brandy made it, my bad. Kinsley's plan after high school is to attend the Partnership Teach program through East Carolina University and get her bachelor's degree in elementary education. She wants to thank Billy Knight and the other coaches for always sticking up for her and talking her into playing her senior year. She would like to thank her parents and sisters for driving her to ball practice and tournaments almost every weekend before she could drive, and always buying her new softball equipment. He also wants to thank all the teammates for being her bestest friends throughout the season and school year. One thing she'll miss most is dancing in the outfield before the games with Anna and Claire. Kinsley would like to mention that even though she hasn't always played softball, her senior year has been the best and most fun season yet, and she will miss getting to play softball and being able to hang out with her teammates daily. I don't hear that she was like her favorite sports writer of all time, Kevin Kinsley. Yeah, girl, that's right. You're welcome. It's been my pleasure. She'd like to finish by saying she loves all of you guys and hopes this year is going to be the furthest we've ever gone. Medina on 3, Sender Kinsley Phillips. And our other senior is Ayla Welch. Ayla is being escorted by her father, Freeland Welch, Montana Buchanan, and Aubrey Millsaps. Ayla says she had such a wonderful time playing with the Lady Knights fast pitch softball team and being a part of the program. She would like to personally thank Coach Billy and Joanne Knight for some extra reps when needed, and the opportunities given and the support they both have shown. Fela was not able to play but one game in her junior year, but she will never forget how Billy and beautiful Joanne gave her the opportunity to play her junior year. Love you guys. Fela would also like to thank her mom and dad for always pushing her to be her best and never letting her give up no matter how hard it got. She would also like to thank Montana Buchanan for buying her a brand new LXT bat and being at all the games to support her. She would like to give a thank you to all of the softball team for giving her memories and friendships she will never forget. She would also like to give a shout out to Colby White and his beautiful daughter, Everly. After high school, Fela plans on getting her four-year degree in criminal justice at East Tennessee State University, then later becoming a social worker. Thank you to everyone that came out to support us and watch us play. Number 33, over and out, Fela Welch. And that concludes our senior night festivities. Congratulations once again to Kinsley and Phelan. Proud of both of you girls. It's been a blast.